Hello everyone, this is Ross from Retro Dream Beam. I'm an eBay seller full-time. I've been doing this with my fiance Netta for a couple years now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to go into what we were shipping out on Thursday. Well, we grabbed this actually Wednesday night just to save some time for tomorrow. And I also have like a really cool like the month changing sale that happened. So yeah, first I'm just gonna go in order. Okay, so the first thing that sold was a combo order of some plastic miniatures. I didn't even know what brand these were, but I just happened to lot them up as like whatever the bag said when I got them. So there's going to be 4 lots. So the first lot, I have to actually read in my notes here, is 60. These are like soldiers, archers, cavalries, and stuff like that. So these are plastic miniatures right there. All of these as a combo order sold for $60 plus shipping. So there was 42 Philistinians. I think I'm saying that right. Philistines. There you go. These are like warriors with swords and shields. I don't know if you can see, but it was a lot of 42 of them. And then also there was 42 Hebrew plastic figures right here. These have like maces, whips, and chain. Yeah, a bunch of different like melee weapons right there, and also some shields. And then the last thing was just like archers, spears, cavalries, and soldiers right here. The horses always do pretty well when we get like plastic miniature horses. I feel like they tend to sell well. People actually like having cavalry and stuff like that for any type of thing, for the military ones and fancy ones. So the combo order for 4 was for $60, which is pretty good. I think it was like a couple dollars short. But yeah, all right, moving along, we have a catalog that sold. This is actually from a long time ago, so we didn't get it from the same people. This one's, what's this called? Previews, Volume 3, Number 9, September 1993, right there. So yeah, it's like a double-sided. I think it just has different like comics and stuff in there. Or yeah, comic books, comics, games, trading cards, and more. So kind of random. We've had this for a while. We have been selling a bunch of the catalogs that we got from the other person, which also later on we'll have that come up. There's one thing I forgot to grab in the other room, but it was 3 promo cards for a board game called Chronicles of Time. These 3 promo cards were from the Dice Tower, which is a known board game YouTube channel. They usually get like promos for different games. I think specifically Annette and I have played Chronicles of Crime, all of them but one of them. These promos don't technically do anything yet. They were supposed to like make a little game or something at some point. They were supposed to be usable, but they're just kind of like a collectible right now. They sold for $4.99, which is pretty cool. I think we've sold them a couple of times. It's just like some promos that you can pick up. All right, and then next up is another catalog. This is Musician's Friend right here. This is from 2004 late summer. This one ended up selling for $15.99. This was from the person where we got a bunch of magazines and catalogs. So yeah, it's honestly just been a lot of catalogs. It's been pretty cool. I know it's weird. All right, moving along, we got a cool board game neoprene playmat right here. This is for Tainted Grail. Yeah, it's just a really cool like story board game. We technically... Yeah, this is real cool. I think this actually might be custom by someone. I think someone actually custom made this or got this ordered. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, these things are kind of heavy and big to store, but like we still pick them up. I was pretty sure of what game this was for just by the art. I just could kind of tell. And then when I looked it up, it was for Tainted Grail. We do have the game. We haven't played it yet. We just have like a lot of board games to play. But yeah, I think because we haven't played it yet, I don't fully know how like the combat works, but I think you have like cards that you put next to each other, and then you have like skills on the side, and then you have like dice and stuff to move along. I think that there's a lot of story. There's a lot of like map cards to explore, where one side of the card is going to be like the terrain and stuff, and then you flip it over and then you get a bunch of story. You'll have choices. It's a really cool campaign board game, or at least in theory, because we haven't played it yet. All right, and then the last thing, which I talked about in my last video, this sale was our highest sale ever on eBay. I think our previous record was about like 400 or 440. It was like a unique Pokemon deck box. And there was also, I think, a StarCraft board game expansion that was complete. Those were like the high winners. They were like in the 400s. This combo order was, I think, 25 different miniature lots that I listed recently for $628.79. And also currently right now, we're in conversation with the person where they might want to buy 5 more figures for, I think it's going to be right under $150. So that's basically almost $800, which is like, that's what you kind of hope for when you do this. And then especially because we have a lot of items listed, you kind of hope for these big combo orders. Yeah, I don't know if I should go through these or not, or just like show them all quickly, or if you just want to honestly pan over them all over here, I'll just lay them out. These are all Battlefield miniatures. These are made in the UK. I honestly don't even know what the different little numbers up there stand for. I'm sure this person knows. They're probably going to be different like countries, and then the numbers are probably going to be like what type of infantry they are. But yeah, it looks like a lot of different infantry. These are 20 millimeter miniatures. So yeah, there you go. I also have a bunch of these. A lot of these I had doubles or triples, so I already relisted a lot of these. We do pretty well selling a lot of, like, our miniatures usually sell in combinations, kind of like these four right here. But yeah, this honestly, like, it was weird because yeah, sales have been really low for us. Yeah, I would say in the past month, not like super crazy low, but pretty low where it makes it uncomfortable doing it full time. So I legit almost started crying when this order came in. But there's also more story to this order because this person, it's an international order. We do the eBay international shipping program. This person bought a bunch from us before twice. Well, the first time they bought a bunch, and then when I got a lot of these brand of miniatures, they also like this Battlefield brand from the UK, and they also like this brand called Blitz, which might be the same company. I'm not 100% sure. They bought a bunch the first time, and then when I got more, I messaged them, which usually I don't go out of my way to like bother someone, but they had bought so much and they didn't really ask any questions. They seemed to be happy and gave us positive feedback. I let them know that we had a bunch more miniatures, and then they bought more the second time. It's probably been like 6 months, 9 months. I'm not sure since they last bought, but I got a bunch of these recently. I listed like over 100 different like packets of these, reached out to them again, and then got this order. Plus they wanted 5 more, but they were having, like, they said errors. Like, they said that I didn't have eBay international shipping on, but I do. So I had to make like a new listing. But yeah, that's all for that. But yeah, it's really cool. Like like I said, like it feels like a life-changing amount of money for a couple of days. You know what I mean? It just alleviates pressure for some like bills and stuff like that. Just knowing that this is coming in. It's really cool. It's also exciting because a lot of these I was able to, like I said earlier, relist. So I still have more of these. Yeah, that's everything for that. It kind of leaves me a little speechless. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I've been working on listing Choose Your Own Adventure books. I have a bunch of other stuff I have to work on. But yeah, thank you for watching.